Hello and welcome to Let's Accelerate. My name is Tariq and I'm back again with the navigation in Excel. So guys, in the previous videos we had discussed about anatomy of Excel, in which we discussed about ribbon, formula bar, scroll bars, quick access toolbar and many more. In this video we're going to discuss about the different ways to navigate the cells in the worksheet. So how to do it? Let's get started. So friends, as we know that every worksheet is made up of rows and columns. Rows are numbers start from 1 to 10,048,576, but column labeling is a bit different because of its alphabetical order. It works like this: after column Z comes column AA, which is followed by AB, AC, and so on. So after AZ comes BA, BB, BC, and so on, and after ZZ comes AAA, AAB, AAC, and so on till XFT. So the intersection of a row and a column is a single cell, and each cell has a unique address made up of its column letter and a row number. For example, the address of this upper left cell is A1. The address of the cell at the lower right of the worksheet is XFT1048576. So one cell is active at any given time. This active cell is the cell that accepts the keyboard input. We can identify the active cell by its darker border. If we select more than one, then the darker border surrounds the entire selection. An active cell in this selection is of white color in the selection, and its address also shown in the name box. And if I write something, it shows in C4, and when I hit enter, the selection will change in the selection. It is C5 now, and when I hit enter after typing C7, it moves to D4. It moves in my selection only. See? So this is how we can utilize this selection. The row and the column heading of the active cell appear in a different color to make it easier to identify the row and the column of the active cell. So this is F2, so F8 is a bit, so F is a bit darker and 2 is also a bit darker. So how to navigate with your keyboard? So there is no rocket science to worry about. You can use the standard navigational keys on your keyboard to move around a worksheet. So when I'm talking about the navigation key, I'm talking about the right, left, up, down arrow keys on your keyboard. So these keys work just as you would expect. Like the down arrow moves the active cell down one row, and the right arrow moves it to one column to the right, and so on. And the left moves the active cell to one cell left, and up moves to one cell up. And page up and page down move the active cell up or down one full window. Let's see example. So when I press page down, you can see the 20 is over here. When I press page down, it will show in the first, and when I press again, 39 will appear over here. And when I press page up, so I will see the opposite of it, 39 will show this way. So what if you want to see another area without changing the active cell? Suppose I have this selection and I want to see any cell in Z1. All you need to do is to turn on the scroll lock and when you turn on the scroll lock, it will appear over here. So you will be able to scroll through the worksheet without changing the active cell, which is useful if you need to view another area of worksheet and then quickly return to your original location. So when you want to return to the original position, the active cell, so all you need to do is to press Ctrl and then backspace, and then press scroll lock again to turn it off, and now you can do whatever you want. So let's see how to navigate Excel navigation keys. Talking about the up arrow, so with the help of up arrow, the active cell moves up one row, and with the help of down arrow or enter, the active cell moves down one row. So if you hit the enter, it will do the same, and if you hit the down arrow, it will also work the same. And if you hit left arrow or shift tab, so it moves the active cell one column to the left. Let me go ahead, and I'm pressing the left arrow, so I'm able to move left one column. And when I press shift tab, and it also does the same. So when I use the right arrow, it moves the cell one column to the right, like this. The tab button also does the same. Talking about the page up, so when we press the page up, it moves the active cell up one screen. When I hit again, it will up one screen. And when I press page down, it moves the active cell down one screen. So what if I want to move this screen to the right? I want to see the things mentioned in the right. So I'll have to press the Alt button, I'll have to press the Control down, and I can do that. And by pressing Alt page up, I can use it to left one screen. And the Control backspace takes you back to the selected cell. So I have already pressed that button. Let me use this scroll lock over here. Okay, so now I'm pressing Control page up. I'm coming back to my original selection. Okay, now I have turned on the scroll lock, and when I press the up arrow, so it scrolls the screen up one row, and active cell location does not change. And same things happens with the scroll, the down arrow when the scroll lock is on, and the same thing goes when you press the right or left arrows. So now we know how to use the keyboard, how to navigate with the keyboard in the Excel. And what if you want to navigate with your mouse? So to change the active cell by using the mouse, just click another cell and it becomes the active cell. So that's very easy. And if the cell that you want to activate is not visible in the workbook window, you can use a scroll bar, the window in any direction like this. Okay, so I want to see that. I just don't need to use the scroll button over here, and I can come back by scroll bar. So to scroll one cell, if you want to scroll one cell, click either of the arrow on the scroll bar. I mean, you can click any of those arrows. To scroll by complete screen, click either side of the scroll box like this. And if you want to scroll faster, drag the scroll bar like this, or you can right click over here and you just go to the left edge. You won't be able to see that. Let me click over here. Okay, now if I right click over here and click left edge, it will take me to the left edge. And same thing applies over here. If if I right click over here and I click on top, it will bring me to the top. Guys, if your mouse has a wheel, you can use it to scroll vertically like this. Also, if you click the wheel, if you press the wheel button and move the mouse in any direction like this, let me go to the right, the worksheet scrolled automatically in that direction. See, now the rows are changing, now the columns are changing, and I'm going to the right of this worksheet, and I'm going to the left of this worksheet, I'm going to the up of this worksheet. It is moving faster when I use. Okay, and if you click, it will be normal, it will deactivate. So if you want to zoom in, zoom out, you can use the control button. You can press the control button and turn your mouse, turn the wheel like this. So you can utilize it for zooming in and zooming out. And if you don't want to use that control, or to zoom in and zoom out, all you need to do is to click on file button and go to the option. When you go to the option, you need to click advanced. In advanced, you have to click in the zoom on roll with IntelliMouse and click OK. And now I don't need to press control to zoom in and zoom out. So I don't need that, so let me go back and turn it off. Now it is scrolling up and down. So this was all for today, and please let us know through comment section how was our video. If you like this video, so please subscribe our channel if you are watching this on YouTube, and if you are watching this on Facebook, so please like and follow our page. Link has been mentioned in the description, and keep watching. Let's Accelerate. Thank you very much.